Not Beyonce's mama, Tina Knowles, having to pay Richard Lawson $300,000 to settle their divorce. Come on now. InTouchWeekly.com exclusively reported the details of their divorce. They actually obtained a copy of the divorce settlement. It says that she has to pay him a one-time fee of $300,000, but Miss Tina did not walk away empty-handed. She is leaving with a 2018 Tesla, a 2020 Bentley, the matriarch book deal with Penguin Random House, a 1% interest in Kirby Beauty Management LLC, furniture and artwork that were in her possession, and all of the creative works, ideas, drafts, and other materials that were generated by Tina during the duration of their marriage. Richard, he was awarded the $300K and 2021 Cadillac Escalade, several bank and retirement accounts, all money owed to Richard Lawson Studios, any royalties that he earns, and all creative works he came with during their union. The deal said that Tina was awarded her separate property that she already had, which included her LA home, a property in Texas, and all furniture that were in the properties. One thing that I loved about this divorce settlement was they both agreed to not speak negatively about each other or their children or their grandchildren in any news media outlets. Yeah, this is why our aunties always have the special friend line on the obituary, because of situations like this. Not auntie having to pay this man.
Here we are. Even Beyonce's mama got to pay for meat. Understand he's the queen.
She didn't. She's not paying for that. She's paying.
Yes,
she's paying for a disparage clause. She's paying for the disparage clause. If I was married to Beyonce, if I was married to Beyonce's mother, and I had a father, I had a mother, and I had all these, and Jay-Z, I had all, and Beyonce, and Solange, I had all of these famous people around me, and I was less famous than them. What the mother did was he said to the mother, "You know I can write a tell-all book, right? You know I can tell some things about that slap in the elevator with Solange, about Jay-Z and Beyonce's marriage,
Regardless,
hold on. That's what he said to her, and she said, "I'm gonna give you $300K, and you're gonna sign this no disparage agreement." So $300K, and because I can make money off a book, you gonna pay me $300,000 to keep my mouth shut.
That's what you know.
He that's why.
He won't with assets.
He's old, classy money in Hollywood. I don't think he would write a book on her. I don't think he would do that because he's so he's deep in Hollywood.
She made him sign a non-disparaging.
Okay, now wait a minute.
Just because to sign that is that he gave him the $300,000 and he signed a non-disparaging agreement. That was the exchange.
No,
it had nothing to do with money.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. I'm going with the real rose here. I'm gonna say that he was not even thinking about writing no tell-all book. No, I was going to say that the hyena that Mama Beyonce is, whatever her name is, that she just came with that. She said, "Look, here's this sign." Just because he signed that thing, don't mean that he was gonna do it. I'm saying she just presented it like, "Hey, since we doing this, sign here." And he was like, "Whatever, I'm not gonna do it anyway."
Why do you think he gave her the 300? Why do you think she gave him?
Because she paid the play.
Hold on, hit the like button. Hit the like button. So he just got the settlement this month, and August 2024. She filed for divorce in July of 2023, over a year ago. And when she filed for divorce, she asked the judge to terminate his ability to get spousal support. But the judge, there we go.
Well, yet another celebrity marriage bites the dust. And the blogs, they just won't let things die. They gonna bring receipts. Why did they post this?
I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But You know, he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women.
Yikes, that did not age well. I don't know what to say to that. Sorrows, tears. She didn't find her forever. Miss Tina did not find her forever with Mr. Lawson. So maybe there is another phase that she's entering into. Good luck with them. Hopefully the divorce will be amicable and they'll remain friends. Yeah, another celebrity marriage bites the dust.
So she didn't want him to get spousal support, but the judge ruled, and that's why he got the money. She wasn't trying to give him anything. The judge ruled, said you know, they split the assets. He got a Cadillac Escalade and houses. She got a couple cars and houses, and they got stocks and assets. But then she had to pay him liquid. All right. And here we go. Tina Knowles. She's 70 years old. This brother is 77.
Okay.
He's 77. He's 77 years old and she's 70.
Okay. There we go. Shoot, bro, look good for 77. Shoot, we can only hope.
I didn't know they were that old. I mean, I
we have to pay him for wasting his time. And I think
what you mean? Okay, I'll let you go. Well, I was gonna say, hell, Beyonce 42. What you mean you think they was that old?
I didn't know how old Beyonce. I don't know. I'm just saying my understanding is because of this disparaging clause. When somebody asks you to sign a clause, you're going to compensate them for signing that clause. They separated. They came into the marriage with stuff. They went out of the marriage with the same stuff, and the only thing that got exchanged was this $300,000. He had to sign it, and it was $300,000. It was this disparage clause. He could, if that clause means you can't talk about me, Beyonce, Jay-Z, or Solange. He can't talk about none of them. Why wouldn't he get compensated for not talking about them? If he talked about them, he could make $1 million deal.
We're not disagreeing with that. We're not disagreeing with that premise. Regardless of what you try to say, no money. She still had to pay for the meat. I don't care what you say.
She's not paying for the meat.
You trying to dress it up and
she's paying for the disparage.
There was a cost at the end of that meat that she had to pay. So. Like
I'm saying that's why she gave up the $300,000, which is normal, I guess, in Hollywood. If you don't want anybody to talk about you or talk about what happened in the family, you usually compensate that person. That's what she did. She compensated for him so he wouldn't say anything. And he's 77. He ain't finna live long, no way. So
stop. Don't put that on that.
Well,
man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's not like he got 1 million years.
Stop hating.
I didn't know it was 70 though. You see, 70 and 77.
I remember that clip when she said that about him. How you sitting there next to your husband, and why would you say that? That's one of my gripes. That's one of the things that grinds my gears up here when it comes to this goofy gender war, which makes no sense. Is that why would your woman? Because I ain't never seen no man come up here and do it to their woman. So why would a woman come up here and say these things like he ain't perfect? Like, leave that. None of us are perfect. We need to stop saying
that. Exactly. So
why
would he be upset?
No, but wait. She reiterates. She went on to say, he doesn't have everything I want.
Did you see how she looked when she said that?
It was her look. She was putting him in his place.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm letting you know that I'm gonna deal with you, but
she did that rolling of the eyes. She did that rolling of the eyes a little bit, and I was like, "No, don't do that." Oh, that was
fun right now. She said, "We're having a good." She said, "I'm having a good time." Listen here. She didn't say we. She said, "I'm having a good time. I'm having fun." Meanwhile, he over there looking like, "Dang, I'm getting my nuts stomped in." Look. That's ain't no way. He dumb for getting with her. Look at her. She looks
crazy. So handsome too.
I'm gonna let this go for a minute. Hold on, real quick.
Type of man I wanted. I prayed for the type of man I wanted, and I got pretty much that. Is he perfect? Absolutely not. But he has a lot of the qualities. He has a lot of the qualities that that I love, and we're having a really good time, and I'm enjoying life. So there is hope, women. Ladies.
Why would you have to get your teeth kicked in? I don't understand why you would even think you're not perfect. Why would you even think she would say you were perfect? I don't understand. That's just asking.
She didn't have to say that. She didn't have to say that. She didn't have to.
But why did he say I'm not? Like, really? You think you're perfect?
No,
here we go.
It's not about it's the fact that she had to hone in on that point when she was speaking about how happy she is. If you're so happy, then why are you talking about the fact that he's not perfect? That is a given that none of us are perfect. So it was unnecessary for her to even say that. And so since she said that, and she said that in front of him in the interviewer, it's just kind of like everybody in the room besides her, because she doesn't know how to read the room, obviously, because she's the most important person in her life. Because like she said, she's having fun, she's enjoying herself while she's putting down the man that's supposed to be her partner. That was so rude and hurtful. Even you can see it on his face, like he's looking like, hey, why you say that? Like,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because she sat up there and she said, absolutely not. She let the whole world know, whoever was watching that, she let the world know, that her man ain't hitting all the spots. And that's man. He's like, well, now I'm vulnerable. Like, why you doing that now? A ninja might feel emboldened to jump in your inbox, like, hey, you only get 95%.
She shouldn't be in the culture, HQ.
We got that kind of culture where we got to be sensitive to every little thing that we say.
No,
that just goes to show you that I wasn't offended, or I would not have been offended.
You ain't her husband. Listen, it ain't about how we feel. It's her man.
No, I'm saying all three of y'all are offended, but I'm not offended. I don't understand.
Well, you're a woman.
Even if my partner came and said she's not perfect, I know she's not perfect, and I'm not perfect.
Why? It ain't about being. Why shine a light on this? Somebody said in the chat, what she could have said. Well, listen, this is what she could have said, and it could have been 1,000 times better. He's not perfect, but he's absolutely perfect for me. And now he's like, okay. You do think I'm perfect for you, so I'll take that. Of course, I'm not perfect, but I'm perfect for you. You done stroke my ego. I'm feeling good. We good to go. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that, but that's not what she said. But
and then she would have got a desired outcome.
So what do you think she meant when she said it the way she said it?
Don't matter what she meant. We heard men are simple.
Y'all heard I'm not perfect. And I need to step up. That's what y'all heard. What I heard was her saying something practical. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So he's not perfect. He's not all the things that I wished and dreamed of, but he's perfect for me. I would have said something.
She didn't say that. See, stop. You didn't
I'm saying I would have said something like that. I would have followed up with he's not perfect, but he's perfect for me.
This is why, listen, tell your man sweet lies. Don't sit here and say you everything I wanted. Why would you do? It's about desired outcome. You want this man to be monogamous. You want him to treat you a certain way. Why would you sit here and not flatter him as much as you can without capping? I'm serious. Like, he is everything I dream, especially if it's the only thing you're going to get. So stop, ladies. Be selfish. Say, hey, this ninja is everything I desired. And why would you say that? Because I know it's the last ninja I'm gonna get that's worth a dang. And Mrs. Beyonce proved that. She I guess she divorced Beyonce's daddy, and now she ended up with this dude. She lucked up. Now where's she at? Well, she's 70, I guess. What is she
70? And he's 77.
So here we go. I'm gonna let this keep playing. Let this go, and I'm gonna grab these super chats here.
The good thing is that Richard is not a grudge holder. He's not, he won't hold a grudge. I love that about him more than anything else. He probably holds a grudge. He probably does hold a grudge. I don't. But you never see it. So he can be so mad at you, and then he'll come and say, you want me to bring you something to eat? And it's so sweet. So he just gets over it, and he doesn't hang on to it. Now, I might hang on to it for a minute, but try. But when somebody does something sweet like that, what can you do but be nice? And so we just kind of move over because it ain't that deep,
Sound like he was simping. He had his eye on the prize the whole time. He wasn't gonna let this woman knock him off his square. He knew he like you said, her daughter is Beyonce. This brother is getting into rooms he could never get in. He's at meetings. He get to hang out with Jay-Z on yachts and get business tips and get to invest into these businesses he made out.
So are you saying that she was so intolerable that he couldn't stay?
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I'm thinking she filed for divorce. I'm guessing she couldn't handle that. He was exercising options. He needed more than 70-year-old.
That man wasn't stepping out nowhere on that woman. Okay. That man got that divorce and he needed to get away from that woman. He ain't stepping out on her and you got Jay-Z for a son-in-law. You ain't doing that. What you're doing is
Jay-Z was stepping out. What are you talking about? He was stepping out himself. How you gonna be?
That's Jay-Z. That ain't him. That's Jay-Z.
All right, no, you can't tell no other man what to do when you're doing it yourself. So the net of it is, listen, City Boys is up. Even at 77, we still City Boys out here. Y'all don't get it.
And he's back on the scene. I didn't realize that's the brother from the stories.
Yes, listen, and not only was he an actor in those stories, he wrote that stuff too.
Right. Right.
So, and his daughter is also very heavy in the game in Hollywood. Right. So I do think it was like a marrying of like networks. And so I think it worked out for him that he could get into those other circles. But did he need her? No. Is he going to be married again? Probably yes, to a younger, hotter woman. But Beyonce's mom, you can tell she's intolerable. She's just a flat out diva. Like, period. She thinks that she made Beyonce and that her shit doesn't stink. And it comes off that way in that interview. It was, he doesn't hold a grudge. So what, you piss him off a lot. You make him mad a lot. You give him reasons to be mad at you. And he goes and he gets you something to eat to kind of quell your bad attitude with that light skin and them green eyes. I know she's hell on wheels.
She was a beautiful woman when she was a beautiful woman when she's she's a beautiful now.
She's a beautiful, but you should still be a tolerable woman. You just can't be out here just being
what was your point?
Demon.
What was the point of saying that? Ain't no man dating no woman for what she used to look like.
No. I'm saying what I'm saying is I had never seen her as a young woman. I've only seen her as of now. I've never been curious to look at her now. I just saw a picture of her and I was like, yeah, she was a beautiful woman.
Listen, look at her daughters. Everybody knew she was beautiful back in the day.
I mean, I had never seen a picture of her until just now. So
ain't no way.
We over that Tina Knowles. She paying to play. That's the net of it. She had to pay to play, and she will continue. Anything at this point, she has to pay to play. She know that.
Yeah. So she's 70 years old, man. It's over. Or just be just a loose nana, which I don't see. If you 70, my goodness, and you still hot in the butt, go and do what you want. Hunch on the pool boy, hunch on your bodyguard. Why not? What else you gonna do?